thoughts on this matchup specifically?
So Snake has, you know, good range, but of course that's Marth's game for sure, is playing the range game and hitting for those tippers. Outside of that, though, Marth can have trouble killing. So if he's not landing the tippers, he has to commit to some options that make him really safe. And without a projectile, he can really be walled out. So he's going to be looking for, you know, forward airs in the air, trying to get, like, desperately trying to get Snake into the air and just absorb him from his footing. And once he can do that, he can string, juggle a little bit, do what he can.
And then reset it back
to neutral, exactly. And, you know, see this thing about Marth. Unlike Meta Knight, Marth's sword is not transcendent except during special moves. So, but unfortunately for him, his special moves are not the best in terms of startup, so he can't always just throw those out. But it is transcendent, so like, he can go for a side B and not have to worry about a clank. He also has Dolphin Slash, which can be really good up in your face.
Which is also invincible.
True, yeah, has transcendence, has invincibility, so you'll probably see that every once in a while.
I believe it starts up on frame 5, I think. For Dolphin Slash?
Yeah, invincibility for Dolphin Slash is frames 1 to 5.
Oh.
And then it comes out frame 5, yes. So it is invincible right on frame 1.
And that trade taking out Mr. R there, unfortunate.
Yeah, trades are absolutely going to go in MVD's favor here because of that survivability. Marth a little flimsy at times, and this is definitely a hard fight. Definitely, it's Snake's favor as far as I know.
Who isn't a little flimsy against Snake?
That's true. Snake.
Snake
and Wario, I would say. Wario definitely I think has a good time against Snake, especially because air mobility can weave in and out and can live for a while.
I wonder if we'll get to see Iota on stream eventually.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mr. Arch just being able to weave his way in, carefully weaving through all the giant hitboxes to get in. And look how he went low there just to avoid, just to get around, make sure he didn't get hit with a mortar.
Yeah. The
Marth back to the ledge.
Definitely has to worry. This is something that he has to worry about is RCO lag. So if he's using certain moves that put him into helpless, but then grabs the ledge, next time he lands on stage, that lag transfers. Yeah,
6 frames
something like that. Yeah, so that lag will transfer from what he should have taken from that helpless move, and so he'll be grounded and he has to be very careful about that if he's getting punished. Yeah, 36 sounds about right. Trying to approach there.
Got the grenade in hand. And MVD stripped it and made sure that that Mr. R couldn't use it against him.
Oh, that side B not safe on shield, despite the Dacus was actually on shield too. Oh, and it's so hard for Mr. R to get in here with that forward air. Every time an up tilt will come out. There's a nice side B though. Good punish.
And this MVD's doing a really good job of making sure he doesn't get juggled, which that is the name of the game of this matchup.
Ooh, that was really smooth. I don't know if you saw, but the platform cancel from Mr. R got him a really good amount of speed going in onto MVD.
And he was the best Marth for a reason. Yeah. Probably was the most technical Marth as well.
Yeah, and he learned from one of the best Japanese Marth, Mekaneko.
Oh, Mekaneko,
he's the Marth that inspired Mr. R to play Marth.
We miss Mekaneko.
Yeah. Well, side B punished the up tilt, but can't get it out.
Oh!
Wow, that shield breaker almost broke the shield. Not enough, and now Mr. R on his last stock. Oh!
I'm surprised he lived that. That didn't look like he was going to.
So even though Ramen having a little bit of trouble, Marth is generally a good startup on a bunch of his moves and good mobility, so he has the speed really to deal with it. It's just landing the hits and getting the juggle situation, which is perfect because up air has such huge range. It has amazing coverage for Snake's really lackluster aerial drift. Yeah. So he can once he gets the juggle situation, that's a lot of damage for Mr. R.
I think he wanted to do the.
He's going for he's looking for the slide. Yeah, it looks like Mr. R's like I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. He's in a little bit of rust.
Yeah, MVD's like good. I'm glad.
MVD has played quite a bit more Brawl than Mr. R. This is the first time Mr. R's played since maybe Apex 2015.
At least in tournament. In tournament. Maybe he played last year. I'm not entirely sure. But,
no, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
still managed to make almost top 8 though. Kudos to him.
Yeah, SmashCon last year looked very different than this year, at least results-wise.
Looking for the up air. Oh, he missed air dodge through.
Yeah. I think that was either a back air or up air on landing, and of course side B punished that. And now this is the juggle situation Ramen wants. He can either wait for the air dodge and go for forward air, or just up air if there's no air dodge.
Up air, and this thing, MVD's just being forced air dodge over and over again. And finally
see, that bounce doesn't get him far enough to get out of the range of up air or any other aerial that Mr. R can throw down. So that's horrible situation for him.
Snake does not want to be above Marth at any.
And the thing is that MVD's playstyle naturally lends to him kind of putting himself in the air pretty often.
A lot of nairs, a lot of aerial
exactly.
mix-ups.
So I think that actually kind of plays into what Mr. R wants at times. I feel like it maybe go a little differently if he was up against Mike Wright. But MVD is put up I would say otherwise a pretty solid fight, but he had like a really good control of game one. And then Mr. R just
it was very tight.
Slowly but surely brought it way back.
That's such a strange option to go for. I mean, I guess that's why he's going for it, because nobody's going to expect just a raw shield breaker neutral.
Yeah.
Such an odd option.
Exactly. And because, like I said earlier, it's transcendent, he doesn't have to worry about something coming out and necessarily playing with them. Yeah. But has a lot of cooldown. Not safe.
No, definitely not safe.
Not safe. Okay.
Grenade? No.
First transformation, going to be the rock, so all right. I was thinking Mr. R maybe elect to just go to the left side, but he's like, nah, I'm going to fight it. Oh, my God.
Mr. R does not get that tech on the wall and pays for it.
Oh, that hurts. Wow.
Maybe he can crit.
You don't see the RPG land very often, but when you do, it hits. It hits. That's like a 30 damage, 29, 30 damage, something crazy. And there was no tech or anything. And you don't want to be right here. This is not where you want to be, right in this canyon.
Against Snake. Not against Snake, and actually, really, Snake doesn't want to be there with Marth either, because I think he can down tilt lock people on the walls.
Yes, yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Also has frame 4 jab if you can try and get out of it that way, but you don't see as much jab from Marth as you in Smash 4. Especially in Smash 4 because you get a lot of good links out of jab.
No,
it's
not great in this
not
game.
that great in this game.
F-tilt is usually a better option.
Yes.
If you have to be grounded, which
exactly
you don't want to be. You just want to keep that spacing of fairs and nairs and.
Yep.
Really, that's really all you need for Marth.
Yeah, Marth also has frame 6 down smash, but because you have to wait for the other hit to come out, very punishable. So you don't see a lot of that either.
Oh, and that was great for Mr. R, just getting it right over the mine.
Yeah.
But MVD hitting him with that up air.
Yeah, he jumped right with him. So now MVD going all the way around town.
We got the windmill shenanigans. Let's see what is out of it. Oh, I didn't see that C4 down there, but it looks like Mr. R was keeping better track of it than I was.
Another C4 just covering landing into the back air. Nice.
And that's another thing about Snake is he does, like on these transformations, as they change around back and forth, you lose track of the C4.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And you always want to make sure you have it just in case for recovery. So you don't want to be caught having it on stage somewhere and then you click it, you're like, oh.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the Snake classic. All right, back to neutral.
F-tilt.
Mr. R with a questionable shield breaker, going to put himself in a ton of shield crush from his 4 tilts, but now MVD finds himself in the air. This could land a juggle situation for a kill. Let's see how Mr. R gets it into a kill here. Doesn't get it, though.
No. Shield breaker on landing.
Yeah.
I think he was probably getting over up B there if that didn't work.
I was going to say, that was definitely his quickest option and safest.
A lot of these raw shield breakers coming out from Mr. R.
I'm thinking maybe it's just so he's like, okay, stay at this range.
Stay out of my space.
Yeah, exactly. Like trying to create a range for him. But MVD, that's a lot more of a convincing victory there. And now sending him to a game 3. This is, of course, a best of 3 as well.
Is top 6 all best of 5? Do you know?
I would think so. Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so. I know for sure top 3. For sure, I would say top 6 is pretty certain. Yeah. Anything that So looks like. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I thought it was talking about Sunday or Saturday. But yeah, Vinny looks like will be up next potentially and lose his 8th. But yeah, we have MVD. This is best of 5.
This is best of 5?
Okay, best of 5. All right, sweet. So, right, yeah, because I guess they're doing all top 8.
Okay.
And since it was past top 8 qualifier, it is best of 5, yeah. All right, so sweet. That's awesome. Thank you. That's awesome.
I imagine they probably want to get this out of the way because I imagine both of them have Smash 4 pools tomorrow. Or Smash 4, is it round 2, right, tomorrow?
Smash 4 round 2 is tomorrow, yeah. Round 2 pools. And you got bracket. It's a long, grueling tournament for these guys.
Yeah, it is.
Plus playing in these other events.
Yeah.
So. And you know what? Transitioning from one game to another is
not easy.
It's not easy, man.
I remember back when I was playing multiple games, it was always hard for me to go from Smash 4 to Brawl or vice versa than something like Melee.
Yeah, these guys definitely have to like put in a couple hours or at least some time between just like to figure out, okay, this is what happens here, this happens here. These exchanges are different, etc.
Kind of an odd option for Mr. R. They're going with up smash. I'm not sure if that was what he wanted.
Oh, nice. Good mortar there. And nice dolphin slash. It was a reversal too because he's like, I'm gonna get grabbed or forward tilted here.
And on any other stage that may would have killed, but not here.
But FD.
Not here. Not FD.
This is Snake's home. And he's MVD right now looking very comfortable at home. The shoes are off and he's wiped his feet. And Mr. R did not wipe his feet or take his shoes off.
Yeah. And for the first time in a while, we've seen a Nikita missile connect.
Oh my god. Hitting him with the NE Nikita. Best Nikita NA. And taking a little tip there from New England.
The old New England.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Exactly.
Oh, he's going to cover the landing. Oh, I thought maybe he'd choose cover with up smash. That seems like it may have been more effective than, but what do I know? I'm sitting in the commentator's chair.
Hey man, don't sell yourself short. Oh,
grab. He's going to wait for the, no, he chose to throw instead, which that's probably good. That probably is better just to put him at the space that you want him at rather than letting the grenade decide it.
Yep. Oh, looks like MVD was looking for a grab there, but gets stuffed by Mr. R. Now another juggle situation. The up air was not synchronized. The explosion was though, so they're not going to be.
And again, like I said earlier, that's always a risk with Snake. Is you're always going to hurt yourself. Like
always susceptible to yard explosions,
and
for sure.
Rogue explosions like that just don't always work out in your favor.
You know, in a lot of matchups, by the way. Oh, another Nikita, and Mr. R is like.
I have no words right now.
He is, wow, he is plussed. He's not non-plussed. He is plussed.
Very plussed.
Very plussed. And he was like that was the DK Will right there, by the way. Anytime Will gets hit by something, like he throws his hands up, he's like, what happened?
What can you do?
He's taking a little tab out of that page. But yeah, that was, honestly, getting hit by 2 Nikitas in a set, that would make, that would leave me dumbfounded. Yeah. You know, it's hard to come back from that mentally.
Yeah.
But Mr.
You know what, he's doing his best right
I was going to say, he is definitely doing it. But kind of missing these juggle opportunities, unfortunately. On the flip side, though, you know, in a lot of matchups, Marth does have trouble dealing with his own recovery that can be edge hogged and telegraphed, but Snake is not going to go off stage necessarily to go and contest you off stage. So
if Snake goes off stage, he usually goes high with a back air.
Yeah, so it's that, or he's just throwing grenades, and Nikita's apparently nice
good tipper. Oh, that would kill on any other stage except FD. Not looking really great for Marth here.
Nice. Going to go for that dancing blade, popping him up afterward. Oh, completely whiffs that up air.
MVD stripped that one grenade to make sure it fell right in front of Mr. R.
Nice daggers.
Just did the empty throw.
Now, I definitely want to check if it has super armor on those shoulders. That definitely would have came in handy right in that exchange right there. But otherwise, frame 5, so it was a good option just to contest with whatever Mr. R was throwing out.
Mr. R just trying to space in around the grenades, making sure that he doesn't take any more damage than he needs to. What's he going to set up for here? He's probably going to go for an up air, but ends up trading with a grenade instead. That's just such a good option for Snake, is to lets him live way longer than even his heavyweight allows.
Nice nair. Not going to be enough though. 221 for MVD. Oh, and forward smash,
I don't think that was tipper, but that percent doesn't even really need to be.
Matter,
it doesn't matter.
I don't think it was, but pretty much might as well have been.
Oh, he chose to roll instead of throwing that grenade. I think MVD was waiting for him to throw it so he could strip the next one and make it fall in front of him, but
another Nikita.
No, we're not doing this again.
Third time's the charm.
Today.
Start jumping a good amount here. And looking for the crossover. That's exactly what those explosions are great for. Covering that short hop, covering mix-up nair.
Another Nikita out. Don't get hit with Mr. R, please. Oh, and he you know what? And he jumped over that.
No.
That was really good positioning because MVD had a mine down there, so he had to jump over or run up and shield it.
Of course,
he chose to jump over and just turn on up tilt.
And that, you know, we're talking about Snake having problems landing. Marth actually can have those similar problems as well. He doesn't really have anything to keep people away below him. His down air is not reliable for putting people away if they approach you from below.
You have counter, and you can side B to stall slightly.
Yeah, you can go for a wave bounce, but other than that,
not a lot. It's usually best for Marth just to retreat out to the ledge.
So he can be, just as liable to getting juggled or absolutely bodied. And that's, of course, coupled with the amazing anti-air that is up tilt. Marth really could take a lot of damage if he finds himself off stage, or in the air. And off stage, too.
I'm a little surprised that Mr. R, because this is Mr. R's counterpick, and this is a good Snake stage.
Yeah, but he likes Lilat.
I
I think he likes Lilat.
Okay.
Or at least I'm going to claim that he does. And now he can come up to me later and tell me whether or not I was
tell you
right.
how wrong you were,
Yeah,
or right,
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I would think it's I would think it's because of a couple things. First, the tri-platform for sure. Second, it makes things a little harder for MVD in terms of grenades and just positioning projectiles. And third, I would say gives them a little more options in terms of landing for Dolphin Slash and otherwise dealing with Helpless or just landing options. So
I know Marth's really like Battlefield. I imagine that was probably what MVD banned.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Oh, I heard a sticky.
Yeah,
nice air dodge there by Mr. R.
It's not hard to air dodge those, but at the same time, while there's so many other things going on,
exactly.
it can just really sneak up on you.
To use a little bit of that mental power, just be like, gotta keep in mind. But that's a lot of, well, that's what fighting games really is keeping things in mind, storing them in the back of your head for later. And meanwhile, he's in a unfortunately can't store that stock for later because he gets killed. That's first blood for MVD. And he's now getting closer to winning this set. 2-1 now.
What's he gonna go?
Ooh.
Oh, that was good. He waited because he knew that that MVD was gonna air dodge there.
Oh, and Mr. R did not realize that there was a mine there waiting. So he couldn't go for either a grab release or the landing opportunity. Oh, then Dolphin Slash. That's going to get bodied by the full hits of Nair.
No, you can SDI that out, but it's pretty difficult to SDI, specifically if the Snake is following your SDI.
Yes, yes.
And if you're moving back, because I believe you want to SDI that behind him usually, but if the Snake is moving backwards,
then
whenever
you just get sucked right in.
You just get sucked right back into it.
That's all. I was actually going to. Oh, the ping pong there, but not going to be enough. Even Mr. R is like, how? 212. Another
212 put back up in the air.
221.
I believe, up tilt's definitely will kill at this point. Dolphin Slash.
Frame 1 reverse up smash, or up tilt. B, wow, Jesus. Just cycling through
all the words. All the words and all the moves.
Eventually I'll land on it, yeah. I was going to say another reason probably why Mr. R went to Lilat is that he'd have another way to get forward airs in because he can just do the drop down from platforms.
Oh, yeah.
So you're seeing that instead of him going for a committal short hop or double jump in neutral, he can put himself on platform or even platform cancel that way and then go for the forward air a little safer.
Yeah, even jumping can be a commitment in this game.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Really, in any Smash game.
In any fighting game, really, jumping is a huge commitment. And for characters that don't have like really solid landing options like Meta Knight or Wario or Diddy or even like Olimar to a certain extent, like these two definitely, especially really Snake is the culprit, and that's really what like led to him kind of falling down the tier list overall. It's him getting caught and people realizing, hey, I can juggle him literally all game.
Olimar, Diddy, make sure you can land wherever you want him to.
Exactly.
Marth, even though we're not necessarily seeing that as much here, but
I
mean, you're still seeing little aspects of it.
Little taste, little smidgen.
That was a good wait on that forward air from Mr. R. He waited for MVD's jump and then caught him.
Nice, waiting for that explosion. Oh, but wow, Mr. R did not. Yeah, he was like, he literally says, I wasn't paying attention. Didn't even realize that there was a C4 wave. MVD.
You have to watch it. After about a minute and a half on the clock. You need to start watching those.
Exactly, because it may just detonate. Yeah, exactly. And MVD now taking one. Mr. R in his tournament stock now. Looking for more. Oh. Okay.
We're gonna see the down air again.
This could be it, actually. He might not be able to get back if Mr. R can do this right.
Nice.
Oh, no tipper.
Keep him out.
Nice.
Tipper will knock him out in
He has to be careful. Yeah, maybe he eventually will land high enough where he will be a big onto the stage. Yeah.
Yeah. Snake always wants to go
but
high.
That was like 85 damage right off that.
And that's where most good damage against Snake comes from, is whenever he is being forced to up-beam multiple times.
Yeah. Oh, the shield breaker. Again, that was that Transcendence trying to get through whatever explosion was there. And then, wow, Ramen. Getting that. Yeah, that was.
Managing to even up. And you know what? When this game first started, it was pretty dominant in MVD's favor.
Yeah.
When this match first started. And that's, you know what? That's really showing that Mr. R's adjusting.
Yeah, Mr. R
He's making the adjustments that he needs to.
That's a stamina that Mr. R has to have, especially in this matchup, against the character that really drains you stamina-wise and endurance-wise. He plays that long game. We saw timeout earlier with Snake.
Yeah, and it's frustrating because you're just like, I should be killing him. I should be killing him, but it just, it just doesn't happen.
Well, that's the thing about Marth. For Mr. R, if he's not landing tippers, he's really few and far between in terms of legitimate kill options. He really has to work for them.
Oh, the reset off the platform, using that, doesn't quite get anything out of it, but he tried for it.
Nice job there by Mr. R, just getting out of him with that Dolphin Slash. Now going to fall back onto these platforms. So This is definitely a good counter pick for MVD, especially on the transitions. But
Mr. R is looking so much more comfortable now than
I was going to say, yeah, he's definitely looking a little more comfortable. And he has platforms. It's not Lilat, even though he won on that one, but a little more stable.
Yeah.
For sure.
Less moving.
Nice. So, you know, you have 50-50 there, land on the platform or go right through, and he chose the right option. How's he follow that up? Oh, he was definitely expecting like some kind of tech there, and instead, MVD just bouncing his way back to the ledge.
Oh, is he going to? Oh, no. He
the
wrong way.
What is going on right now?
Windmill shenanigans.
This windmill, man. They were like, you know what? This windmill in Melee needs
needs more solid.
It needs to be more solid. let's make this sturdy. They really renovated it. So good job by them.
Yeah.
Heard it cost a lot of money, but it was worth. It's a nice windmill. Mr. R has to run away now.
Yeah.
Any straight up tilt will kill.
125 to 154. Very much Snake's favor right now because if
nice shield tilt there.
Mr. R up tilts, that's not going to kill. I don't think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mr. R has to land a tipper, and that's the thing too is he's playing in that range right there. You can see it. He's looking for the forward air, at least to get something started. Oh, and then up,
Standing on the very edge, getting that up tilt. Mr. R shaking his head, smiling.
Mr. R has been surprised by so many things, and I can't blame him. Just about to hit the 2-minute mark here, and MVD still looking super strong and bulky. 181 now. Mr. R having a little bit of trouble until he lands that forward smash.
That is, I think, the first tipper forward smash he's gotten in this
yeah, he's hit some, but those were not. We didn't hear we didn't see that shake of the little Now in Smash 4 you get almost like a freeze frame.
Yeah.
But you just have that little bit of shake you get, just to know that you've been hit by a tipper.
Oh wow, that is. Mr. R is going deep, and he chased him out, and that was 61 damage just off of one interaction.
And that's how he got a good amount of momentum towards the end of the last game, was off of a landing situation on Snake that dealt 80%.
He's trying. He wants to. There. That's what he was looking for there. He's looking to down tilt against the tree.
Yeah.
He wants it. MVD's trying to fight his way out of the corner. He does not want to be here.
Oh no! Mr. R getting mollywopped by that forward smash. This is the most forward smashes I've seen landed in Brawl in a while for Snake. But that's again Marth having a little trouble landing. So I mean, you make the right read. It's not the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
Same thing for Snake too. So both of these players definitely adept to doing that, punishing each other's landing as hard as possible. Nice forward tilt into the Dacus. That was really good.
Ooh, behind now. Not quite. Nice little bit of grenade camps from MVD, just attacking on a little bit of damage than he needs. Because he's got the lead. He's got no reason to approach right now.
No reason. Yeah, none whatsoever.
Yeah.
Chilling, looking for that up till that on a 47% mark. Hey, why not?
A percent's a percent.
That's a percent, man. It's just a number. Nice Dacus punishing that stray up smash there for Mr. R. Oh.
This could be really big for him.
But just as the transformation comes, that's actually really good for MVD because now
he has higher places to land.
Exactly, yeah. That was a saving grace there for MVD and could have really elongated this stock.
He's throwing the grenades into the wall to make sure they pass it over back to Mr. R.
Shield breaker.
I think he was just. Yeah, I think he was.
He's just trying to poke.
Just trying to invade MVD space over here.
He's like, I'm not going to let you stay there completely safe. You got to at least work a little bit. But we're going back to neutral.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 45, and counting down from there. I don't think we'll go to a timeout, but if Mr. R gets this next stock, MVD, I might be able to do it. But
ooh, up.
209. Jesus, nice momentum cancel with that up air.
I'm reading a different landing now. Mr. R says, no, we're not doing that again. Oh yeah, that's C4. That was a good placing on it, but Mr. R was very aware.
And the forward tilt.
That would not have killed on another stage. I did think that was going to kill there. But.
Seals the deal. And Mr. R has been eliminated. MVD taken out.